Hey Warrior Friends, Mrs. Armstrong back here. Today we're going to do some more work with our online card catalog. Last week we talked about doing a general search. We typed in the word fire and we talked about the call numbers and what those represented. Numbers meant that it was a nonfiction book. FIC meant it was a chapter book. E meant it was an easy fiction book. So we learned a lot about doing just a general search, but today I want to take it a step further and I want to show you how to search for books that are on your reading level, and I want to show you how to use our Bookbag feature. Okay, here we are on the main screen of our online card catalog once again. Today I want to come over here to the search button. Last week we did all of our lessons from the home page. Today let's go to the search tab. And I would like to scroll down here and do a search by a study program. So I'm going to click on Study Programs. It's in the middle of the list. And at the very top, I can search either by an accelerated reader level, or if I click on this arrow, I can also choose Fountas and Pinnell and reading counts. You can ignore reading counts at the bottom of the list. We don't use reading counts at Wilson. We do use accelerated reader, and we do use Fountas and Pinnell. So let's start with the top of the list. Let's do an accelerated reader reading level. Here's a chart that shows our different reading levels in the library. Let's say that you are a level P, which means you can get anything in the AR levels from a 4.0 to a 4.4. 4.0 is your minimum reading level. So over here in the top field where it says minimum, or just MIM, reading level, I'm going to type in 4.0. Then under maximum reading level, the max number for a P is a 4.4. So I'm going to type in 4.4. Now I can hit search at the bottom of the list. When I typed in a P level 4.0 to 4.4, 975 books came up in just that one reading level. So just like last week, you can go through and see the title. FIC lets me know this is a chapter book, but today I would not be able to check out this book because it's currently out of the library. You can scan through all 39 pages and find books that you're interested in. All right, now let's do another search for the same reading level, but let's use the letter P. So I'm going to hit the search button again on the top left corner. I'm going to come down to Study Programs. But this time, instead of typing accelerated reader, I'm going to change the top box to Fountas and Pinnell. Now, with Fountas and Pinnell, here's our chart again. If I want the same level as before, I have 4.0 to 4.4 is a letter P. I am going to click on Program Interest Level, and all the letters of the alphabet should come up. I'm going to click on just the letter P. Then I can hit the search button. This time for just the letter P, 221 books came up. Now you'll notice on these books, B is for Betsy, it has an AR level and it has a Fountas and Pinnell level P. Now remember, back to second grade, that the Fountas and Pinnell levels and the AR levels may not always match, because on this chart a P should have a number of 40, 41, 42, 43, or 44. But on our screen it says the AR number is a 31, which is up here in the M range. So which one do I follow? Do I go by what the number says, 31, or do I go by the letter P? Which one do I follow? If you remember back in second grade, we said that the letters of the alphabet are like the principal of our school, and we always do what the letter says, even if the numbers don't always match. So keep that in mind when you're looking for books. Here's another one. It says it's a Fontes and Pinnell level P, the 500 Hats of Bartholomew Cubans. It's a Dr. Seuss book. But the AR says it's a 39. Now that's a whole lot closer. 39 is a lot closer to that 4.0 level that matches up when we combine AR and Fontes and Pinnell. We still are going to follow the letter, not the number 3.9. That becomes kind of tricky. Now this book, Aliens Are Coming, it only has a letter P. It doesn't have an AR number. This one has AR and Fontes and Pinnell. AR, here's the numbers AR, it's always the top one, is a 3.9. It is a Fontes and Pinnell P. Always go by the letter if the letter and the numbers don't match. On book number 5, Amelia and Eleanor Go for a Ride. The AR is a 42. The Fontes and Pinnell is a P. That's an exact match. A P and a 42 go together. Sometimes they match perfectly, sometimes they don't. If you're ever in doubt, always go by the letter. If it doesn't have a letter, then you can follow whatever the AR numbers are. Okay, now let me show you how to make the book bag work. So I'm going to leave this list of level P books up. Up here at the top is a book bag, and the book bag acts like a reading list that you can create for yourself. So I thought this book, Aliens Are Coming, the true account of the 1938 War on the World's radio broadcast, looked really good. So I'm going to click on the title, and a summary of this book comes up. And over here on the top right-hand side is a gray box called the book bag. I'm going to click on the book bag, and this book is now added to my reading list in my book bag. So let me close this square, and let's go up to my book bag. And I'm going to hit the view button. And in my book bag is the book, Aliens Are Coming. This book bag is a way for you to keep a track of all the books that you're interested in reading. So let's go back here to our search again. Let's see if there's another book on the level P that I'm interested in reading, because I need P level books. Bad Kitty, another Dr. Seuss book, Batter Up. It says Better Up, it should be Batter Up. I think we got a typo there. Oh, The Best School Year Ever. One of my friends read this book and they told me it was really, really funny. I want to add The Best School Year Ever to my book bag. Add it to the book bag by clicking on that gray box at the top corner. I'm going to close this window, go back up to the top to my book bag to see all of the books that I've added to my book bag. Now, when I put a book in the book bag, it doesn't check the book out to me. It just adds this to a reading list. So let's say I check out Aliens Are Coming. I've read it. I don't need it on my list anymore because I've already read this book. So to take this out of my book bag, I'm going to click on the white box right next to the title. And then at the top, I can hit Remove. And now the only thing in my book bag is The Best School Year Ever. You can constantly add and remove books to your book bag. Again, this is not checking the book out to you. You are just creating a list of books that you are interested in checking out. When you come to the library, you can only get 2 books at a time. And sometimes you see 4 or 5 books you're interested in. So you can add the books that you're interested in to check out later if you're not able to check them out today. All right, Wilson friends, good luck shopping for your favorite books. See you later, Mrs. Armstrong.